What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LB Dino. I appreciate you checking out the vid. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, we reacting to, what is this? Ayahuasca? Ayahuasca? whatever, whatever that is, made Neal Brennan believe in God from the Joe Rogan Experience. This is a clip. You know, Rogan is on what you call it now, Spotify, but he still drops clips sometimes on YouTube. Let's get to it.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
The wildest one is religion.
Go on.
That they're tax free.
Oh,
The amount of money
impossible.
a guy like Joel Osteen is raking in tax free. Does he have to pay any taxes? Does he have to personally pay taxes? How does that work?
Nah.
If the
I actually
religion
have
is
no
tax
idea.
exempt, find out
I
if that's true.
believe that you're limited salary if your church is incorporated.
But having churches pay no taxes is wild.
But that speaks to stability, where it's like
Yeah.
it's cahoots stability. It's
Yeah.
like
It's kind of wild.
The
I ain't
Bill of
gonna lie.
Rights and the Ten Commandments. They're not exactly one to one, but it's all kind of there's no coincidence there, where
Yeah.
it's like everything that it's another wing of the. I've used to refer to God as super cop.
I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of wild that, like, churches, like, definitely don't pay no type of taxes. Government won't even dare mess with no church. They'll come for your ass, but for the church, nah. They not messing with that.
Like, we can't be
Yeah.
there, but you shall not steal. You shall not, even if there's no
Right.
cameras, don't steal,
Right, but
don't
the
murder,
taxes
don't.
thing is nuts because Scientology got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they sued. They sued the federal government and they got tax exempt status. And that's wild because you know the guy who wrote it. Just one specific guy who is not just he's the most prolific author in human history.
Mm-hmm.
You know that he published more works of fiction, but not that. That was all real.
No.
That
I
one
mean,
thing, that's all
look,
real.
you guys got to take the day off.
And they get no taxes. It's pretty wild. I mean, if you're like a small Lutheran church and you serve the community and you put on charities and do a bunch of great things and you're like a real asset to the community, there's a lot of those churches and they should be tax exempt.
I don't, other than like the Sea Org slave shit, I don't care about Scientology. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't think that they charge for classes. I don't know. They kind of make you give them tithe at churches.
Seems like it's working out for Tom Cruise.
It's working out for a lot of them.
Seems
so
like it's really working out
that's
for Tom
why I'm saying,
Cruise.
like, I don't care. Just don't slave people.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't kidnap Kelly Miscavige and all that
Yeah,
shit. But
don't-
like
Wait, what?
the rest of it, I don't care about. The rest
Right.
of it's not any different to me than any other religion.
It seems like it's real similar to what goes on in a lot of religions in a sense, because there's a lot of religions that force people to work as missionaries, and there's a lot of religions that ask things of people.
Bro, what's going on with Scientology that I don't know, bro? Is these niggas out here enslaving niggas? I don't know nothing about Scientology. I don't even know why I'm capping.
When you have to tithe 10%,
And
There's-
have kids and don't use
Yes.
birth control. I'm like, that's pretty
yes.
significant.
Yeah, it's very significant. Yeah.
And
Wait, what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Significant?
Yeah, it's very significant.
And
There's-
have kids and don't use.
in a sense, because there's a lot of religions that force people to work as missionaries. There's a lot of religions that ask things of people, and you have to tithe 10%.
And have kids and don't use
Yes.
birth control. I'm like, that's pretty significant.
Yeah, it's very significant. Yeah.
And there's
Punish gay people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in religions that we just accept.
Yeah.
But didn't you say that? I think you said this, that when you had a psychedelic experience, you kind of stopped being an atheist.
Yeah, I was an atheist, and then ayahuasca journey number.
Oh, that's how you say it?
4.
Ayahuasca? How is that, bro, how is that, yo, bro. Ayahuasca, oh, okay, I see it. No, I don't see it. The ya is the Y. Where's the waska? The who? Ayahuasca. Nah, whatever, bro.
No, journey number 3. oh, I'm in the presence of God.
Mm.
I'm just in it now. And it's not, I mean, again, this is what I experienced, so it's not true or false, but that's a central creation force that I experienced. There was, it didn't have any rules or laws or.
Did you get a sense of what this whole thing is supposed to be? Like, what are we doing? Like, if there's a central creation force and you interacted with it, like, what does it want? What does it want from us, and what is it doing with like life?
My experience, this was from the Bufo, not
Bufo.
ayahuasca, which is amazing. Bufo's just too rough for me.
What the hell is all this shit, bro?
I was drowning on incomprehensibility. I don't think it's comprehensible what the purpose is.
Yep, you was high. Definitely high.
My experience. I didn't even get love from it. I didn't get hate. I didn't get venom. Yeah, I just got indifference. I just got like
super powerful.
Just power.
Force.
Yeah, just force. It felt magnetic in a weird way.
So is Bufo 5-methoxy? Is it
yeah, it's 5. It's 5-MeO. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very different feeling. That's a very different experience. That one, I really thought I was gone. I thought I died.
I mean, dude.
Yo, bro.
Even when
these
I was
niggas
here last
be.
time, it wasn't totally.
Yo, bro. When you get bread, bro, the drugs you take is way different. This nigga said, "I thought I was gone. I thought I was out of here."
Yeah,
recovered.
I feel like there's some sort of trend in life and in the cosmos of things getting more complex. And, I'm not the first person to ever point this out either. But with human beings in particular, everything is about technological innovation and things becoming more and more complex and information being more and more accessible and being more and more connected with each other. It seems like a really, really obvious trend. And if you play that trend out,
I don't know about that one, Joe.
1,000 years, 100,000 years,
What
information being more and more accessible.
Information being more and more accessible. I'm agreeing. Ain't agreeing. Yeah.
More complex, and information being more and more accessible and being more and more connected with each other.
More and more connected with each other. We gotta disagree right there, my boy. Niggas is more apart than ever, boy. Like, technology brings people further apart. There's no real connections out here, bro. Like, that's how I feel. Like, everything is faker and artificial. That's how I feel technology has done.
It seems like a really, really obvious trend. And if you play that trend out, 1,000 years, 100,000 years, 1,000,000 years, like where is that going? And is that going on all over the universe? And is that what God's doing? Is God all about this constant state of improvement that it goes on forever until you reach, like, literally like a godlike being?
Who,
yeah,
us?
Yeah,
nah,
that's the thing. With I had a few kind of rapture experience, like rapture-ish. I just get the feeling that if there was a rapture or whatever, I just think people will go, wow, we fucking were really worried about the wrong shit.
For sure.
Like, beyond even
that's a fact.
Our comprehend, like, beyond so far past what we were, like, not even worried about fucking or war or any of that stuff. It's like, dude, it's just about this energy field that I couldn't make heads or tails of in terms of, like, we're supposed to.
Well, if you think of amoebas, if you think of single-celled organisms, they eventually become multi-celled organisms. They develop the ability to move around, and they come on shore.
These niggas is on some high-powered ass drugs.
On forever and ever and ever. And then one day in 2022, they're us. That's what we are. We're the most advanced form that we're aware of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
If that keeps going, maybe that is what creates the universe itself. Maybe the universe is making itself through us. We're just in this amoeba stage.
Nigga,
we
what?
can't even comprehend it. To us, it's like, what are you talking about? We're going to change the world? Like, imagine an amoeba being born in the bottom of a volcano silo, you know, in the bottom of the ocean.
I felt like an amoeba on 5-MeO.
Yeah, well, you basically probably are. I think we probably all are a version of that in comparison to this ultimate thing that we're going to become. If we do keep evolving, if evolution is a real
This
thing,
conversation
it
is
did
too
go
high
from
for me.
single-celled organisms to what we see now in human beings. If you just keep going, that should get to some place of impossible energy and power and
Here's the thing, Joe. Humans are dumb. So what's actually gonna happen is we're all gonna kill each other. We're gonna do something stupid, like create some type of weapon that's gonna destroy the whole world. That's where we're headed. Not everybody is enlightened and thoughtful and all this other shit. Most humans are just running around trying to survive. Like, bro, niggas get on these drugs and just start tweaking.
maybe the universe itself. Like maybe that's what it's made out of.
No,
Maybe that's how we make things like stars, and,
No.
and maybe the universe itself is born out of this.
no,
And we're just this really tiny stage, this amoeba-like stage
No.
that will ultimately become the God force of the universe. Maybe that's our ultimate transition between a physical being into this thing of energy and love and light and power and in indifference in many ways to
love and light. That to me does not describe humanity at all, bro. So no.
our own plights, because it's necessary to achieve this purpose. Like all of our bullshit and maybe all of our struggles and maybe all of our debates about things and trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong and whose philosophy is correct and whose behavior is correct. Maybe all of that is just trying to get us to that ultimate stage where we're going to be. And that's what happens everywhere in the universe. That's the universe creating itself everywhere, all over the place. When things get, and they have a certain amount of troubles that they have to deal with, whether it's tribal invasions or super volcanoes, and figure it out, get to a point where you can become the next thing. And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
on and on and
yeah.
on and on and on forever.
Yeah, I mean I would especially my 5-MeO experience was about having no sense of order whatsoever. Meaning I was an amoeba. I didn't know what breathing was. I didn't know what direction was. I didn't know what sight was.
You
I
know
didn't
what
know
breathing
fucking
was.
anything.
Yeah.
And I was drowning on I don't know what a thought is.
Nigga, you
It
don't know
was
what a thought. That's a
really
thought.
incredibly difficult. Like
It's hard. That's a hard
beyond,
one.
and so that's what I've come away from. One of the things I've come away from it with is this sense of like we're just trying to order things more than anything. Like that's our number one sort of human priority because it's like the best way to survive.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're ordering for the wrong stuff a lot of the time, but it's inevitable.
Okay. How was that? What the fuck? I don't know what yeah. Yeah, that was that. Kids don't do drugs. Oh shit, yeah, that's yeah.